Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves as Austria-Hungary. I have actually recorded and not posted a video since the last episode, so since then the only thing that really happened, and the reason why I didn't post any videos, is that I moved the Blinzen into the Mediterranean. Your request for transfer of theaters has been accepted. So please serve us well in the Mediterranean. And I noticed that the Blinzen is she's actually a heavy cruiser, not a battle cruiser. But we can always have a Blinzen 2 become a battle cruiser later, or whenever, doesn't matter. On top of that, I did have an engagement with the Nike Manticore. I was really excited because it was an enemy raid on our port, and I was like, you know what, just because we have the Nike Manticore in this area, I'm actually going to go ahead and fight the battle. And it was only the Nike Manticore and the... No, it wasn't the Admiral Spawn. Oh, the Pilates. It was the Pilates and the Nike Manticore solo against... There was just a light cruiser, and we didn't even find them. I only discovered it was only a light cruiser at the end of the engagement. So that's what I hate about the enemy raids, is you just go around for 1,000 minutes looking for them, and it's just a random chance if you actually are able to encounter them. Okay, so that all being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick this episode back up. We're going to get some more stuff done. France keeps... let's do total war, because I don't really care about the unrest. The war should be over relatively soon, and we could use the budget. Oh, I should say, built some more submarines. Well, they're under construction. Wow, the Vengeance Dreadnought. Oh, what? This is so confusing. You know that the game engine is not really running, perfectly when... the French, who don't really have any ships left, still managed to sink a British dreadnought and only lose a destroyer. But hey, we'll take it. Oh, okay, here we go. This is the perfect start to the episode. Much better. So we get more action with our battlecruisers. The War Games intercepts a French raider in the Mediterranean. We'll definitely fight this one out. I was really excited. Oh, and it's morning too. We can see it was just dawn. That's the perfect time, dead calm, which makes sense. I wonder if they model the wind based on the time of day, because dead calm in the very beginning of the day, that makes a whole lot of sense for people who know about those things. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get our GUI options selected, and at least somebody will get some action here. It was really frustrating when because I so wanted for the Nike Manticore to kill somebody. And I'm so not worried about what this is, I'm just going to charge right at him. We'll be able to take it no matter what it is. Okay. Engage! Fire. She's been identified, sir. She's flying the... whatever flag, whatever nickname the French flag has. It's not the Union Jack, that's all I know. Okay, we hit him once. Let's get our full broadside off. Take us to port. Engage. Full broadside. And this will also keep us at a distance, which is good because we don't want to be hit by torpedoes. It's a Kossar class. That is just no threat to us. Alright, come on, War Games. The 4 Fox had already sunk a heavy cruiser by now. There we go. Wow. 2 14-inch hits. That's devastating. They are reporting heavy damage. Is that what I saw? Yeah, there it is. Steady as she goes. And a few more hits, and it should be over. I mean, it's probably already over. Being a little bit bigger, the higher tonnage, does make this battlecruiser a little slower to turn. That's one thing to keep in mind when you want to build your massive dreadnoughts, is of course they do turn a lot slower. I mean, for a battlecruiser, maneuverability is still important, but I guess for like the ultimate dreadnought, the 50,000 ton one, it's not going to be as important. Alright, there we go, another 14-inch hit. I'm expecting every one of these 14-inch hits to sink her. Let's get the full broadside off. Come on, there it is. Whatever's going to increase our chances of sinking her. There we go. We got a 3-hit 14-inch shell. That should be it. That should be it. Well, War Games, you weren't quite up to snuff compared to our lovely 4 Fox, but it's probably all those suggestions you're constantly making. I mean, I imagine during the middle of this, the War Games was actually on the old typewriter. I don't know if they had typewriters back in the 1920 or so, but I was on pounding on the Morse code, demanding more submarines for the Navy. And there was really no question about this engagement from the beginning, but I do like to see how our battlecruisers are holding up, and they are holding up really well. Now, albeit against two ships that they heavily outclassed, and it'll be interesting to see how they perform against more or less even odds, but I feel confident just at least the Fox eliminated that heavy cruiser so quickly, was landing shells on target almost instantly, so that was pretty impressive. And just in case you guys hadn't seen, Fox left a very cool post, like a report style, after-action report, as if it was a message to command or whatever in the previous video. If you hadn't read that, that was pretty cool. And that's what this game does. It adds immersion, not through graphics, obviously, but just through realism. This game makes you feel like, okay, these things are very believable. And believability suspends disbelief, obviously. You can actually play the game in an immersive manner like that. Alright, well, we probably aren't going to be using our dreadnoughts for anything, except for this fleet battle that I'm sure the enemy will decline. Okay, so now we have an Aurora. I'll fight it, but I'm getting a little tired. I don't even know what the French have left, because I've sunk 3 more ships in the off-camera time period. So I'm not really sure what's possible for us to come up against anymore. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's get this over with. And they've been fleeing a lot, so we'll try to close as quickly as possible. Yeah, we know. Light cruiser. Oh boy, excuse me. Islay class. This is a really interesting one. It has 4 7-inch guns and like no armor. Extremely strange, in my opinion. I want to get as close as possible just so we can get as many guns on target as possible, because any kind of hit is going to penetrate that really low armor. Unfortunately, they also hit us, but it was with their light guns, not with their 7-inch guns. And we hit them again. Actually, I need to pursue to try to make sure they don't get out. Because they are, what, 23 knot as well? No, they're 21, so we shouldn't lose them. They look like they're actually getting away. Why are we only firing 1 gun? Oh, because of the jam. Yeah, it makes sense. Another hit. Well, we'll just have to keep running for a while, I guess, till we get some more hits. There's another one. Oh, we're avoiding torpedoes. That's really not good. Might as well encourage ourselves to launch torpedoes as well. The only thing that can do is maybe at least throw them off course, even if it doesn't hit. But we're really starting to land the hits now. And this should be it for the Islay class. Okay, there it is. Well, as long as those go quickly, I don't mind. But good, what, this is impressive. How many years have we been at war with the French? And how many years has the victory point total been, like 3 times or more during this fight? I just don't remember. And we have to do something with our budget. So you know what? Let me just double check and make sure I'm not doing something foolish here. Yeah, our point total is massively more than theirs. So I'm going to start retrofitting ships. I mean, I don't see anything else to do. I think we keep the Zenda class because, well, at the same time, they are pretty obsolete. We need a new light cruiser, though. We need one that's not short range, so we can keep these short range in the Mediterranean and in West Africa. But it would be really nice to have a light cruiser that we can move around at will. So yeah, light cruiser or destroyer. I'm kind of debating. The destroyers we have... Oh, I also got quadruple torpedo launchers, so that's another thing. I think it's time for a light cruiser, to be honest. The most recent one we had was, what, 1911? Yeah. 1910, 1911, it's 1917. I don't know, I'd also really like to get a new dreadnought. But we haven't got all or nothing armor quite yet. Okay, so in the meantime, I'll kind of compromise here. We'll just get some more subs. And let's get another 2 battle cruisers, because these have just performed fantastic so far. I'm pretty happy. Alright, so that... Yeah, they do have the older armor. They're kind of in every way worse. Maintenance is pretty low on them. No, actually maintenance is lower. Probably because they're obsolete right now. The old might increase the maintenance cost. I think we're just going to end up sacking these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to start deleting these guys. We'll just scrap them. And we'll scrap these as well. I'm going to leave this one in West Africa just because I don't have that many forces in West Africa. Oh, well, we can't scrap the one that isn't in the game yet. No. Why can we not scrap these? Oh, they can't be on raider mode. Okay. So we probably can scrap this one. I know these guys were all elite. I wish we could like transfer their crew to another boat. But there it is. Those are all done. We still have enough light cruisers to keep us in the business for a while. Let's take a look. I mean, our totals are even after scrapping those ships aren't that much off compared to other nations. And our funds are we're creeping up on the Germans even. It's nice to see. Yes, even though it's just damage control. Not the biggest improvement, but okay, that is a big improvement. That's also good. 11-inch guns, not important. Fine. Convoy defense. I'm gonna decline. I'd much rather a convoy attack, but they declined. Okay, fine. So we are even in the end. These are 1912, so we do have a little bit of time before we need to upgrade those. I will upgrade them at the end of this war, though. And the Tiger IIs. So we only have 2 of the Panther class. I forgot to also mention that one of the Panther classes, I forget the other one. Was it? I can't remember. It was the third Panther class that we had. It was sunk off, like, in the strategic mode by a submarine, a French submarine. Okay, that's not surprising. We got more destroyers. We can obviously just wait for them to surrender. And a fleet battle, I'll accept. They'll decline. Same thing happens every time. Anything interesting here? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, at least since the war is about to end, we are getting away with more turns that we don't have to engage in fights. Because the fights are really not that interesting. I actually do want to know what the French have left. So they're building all these. It would be nice to take on the Charlemagne class, but they're under construction and probably not going to be finished anytime soon, considering they were just started. The Duquesnes are not good. Oh, the Marseille class. This is interesting. It looks like 2 of these might actually be built. And then this Rouen class, which they're still building. And then they don't even have any heavy cruisers left. No armored cruisers. They've all been sunk. No, I'm not going to do this. It is true that... Oh, the Pollock. I remember somebody requested the Pollock. If I did this, it would create a new class, and I'd rather upgrade all the battlecruisers at the same time. So I'm going to say no. Convoy attack. This is interesting. This might be the Nike Manticore. Ah, bummer. Yep, same thing keeps happening now. Well, we'll keep going with the St. George. We will take her and rebuild her. So open ship design for rebuild. We have 9-inch guns, so fine, don't do anything with that. Should we replace her machinery? She's worth it. Let's do it. Out of all the ships, the St. George is worth it. It is only going to get her up to 24 knots. Maybe we can at least squeak out a little bit. Yeah, we can. We can squeak out much better turrets. And not secondaries. Torpedo defense? Nope. Better quality 6-inch guns? Sure. And I guess, I mean, what else do you do? Oh, let's go to oil. This is going to help more. How much does it cost? Really not much more. Hey, if we're replacing the machinery, we might as well give her some oil. An oil-burning engine. Nothing but the best for our good old St. George. Can that give us... Oh, we're so close. We can just take this down to 2.5. Oh my gosh, we'll just drop the ammo. Yes, we've done it. We gotta go to approved director. Oh my gosh. It's quite a jump. Damn, that is quite a jump. But I think turret top of 2.5 is just at the minimum necessary. I'm willing even to do this to go up to 3.5. Oh my gosh, that's... Nope. I think we should stay with what we had. Yes, and yeah, I think that 9 inches we're not going to be engaging from very far away. It's too bad we can't get that very small amount. But okay, let's see. Let's do it. The St. George, she's served us so long, and she's served us for so long, and she's served us so well that she absolutely deserves it. Oh, well, okay. Cancel. Of course, we need improved director here. Very good. So this is actually a pretty good ship. It comes back. I mean, 25 knots, nothing to really write home about. But, oh, you know what? We could get more ammo if we drop our torpedoes, but I think that's not a good idea. I'm still debating if this extra knot is worth it. 24 versus 25. Basically, 25 means you can probably escape dreadnoughts, but dreadnoughts are not going 23. We're the only ones crazy enough to have dreadnoughts that go 23 or 22. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get the turret armor up a bit. Increase this. And we can even increase the number of guns if we're not overzealous. Okay, well, let's add 2 more torpedoes at least. Well, what? Okay, well, very good. So what can we get? 5.5 is not doable? Oh, 5.5 is. Okay, well, that's not bad. And we can get some more ammo. Sure, sometimes she runs out, so that's good. Improved director. I'm hoping I'm not missing anything. Now watch, after all this, the St. George is going to sink in like the very next action. Hopefully not. Alright, well, yeah, it would have been really nice to get this up, but 6-inch guns per side, they're very effective as well, so that's good. Alright, we will save this as the new St. George class, and we will rebuild her. Okay, you served us well in the French War. We'll see you for the next one. And with that being done, let's push on. Good, so crew are now proficient with our torpedo launching. What is it going to take for the French to surrender? I don't understand. They've been blockaded for forever. Okay, fleet battle. We'll accept, they'll decline. Same old, same old. Let me make sure that they actually are being blockaded. Yeah, the B is here, so that means they are. And the point total shows like 173 to 12, and even we outnumber them pretty significantly here. They do have supposedly 5 battlecruisers patrolling the Mediterranean, so we should have our ships ready to go, which we do. Yeah, we have a lot of ships ready to go. The Manticore, the brave Manticore, holding down everything in the West Africa. I wanted to send more. I initially did, but the problem is we don't have enough ports to make to support enough ships. You can see we're almost at the limit with 40 out of 52. So I'll probably, let's just spend a little bit of money to improve the bases. The higher the base capacity, the more you get out of improving it, I've discovered. So we'll continue to improve Angola. Yep, very good. And maybe we should get some coastal fortifications down here too. Yeah, why not? We have plenty of money right now, so let's get some 6-inch ones in Angola. Let's get 2 of them. Very good. Alright, next turn. Hey! It's true! Battlecruisers do help! Okay, wow, this is fantastic. Okay, so the Nike Manticore has encouraged an invasion of the Middle Congo. That's great. I'm so glad. And the Polak has now been commissioned. Oh, yeah. I guess unrest level has gone up to 6. Well, we can't do anything. We can accept every battle, and the French are just going to decline everything. So our hands are tied. I don't know why unrest is climbing more as well. I really don't. I don't know how to stop it, to be honest. I'm kind of, well, let's just conquer their colony or whatever. Uh-huh. I'll accept everything. Okay, this is not really good that our Leopard intercepts a French raider running the blockade. I don't imagine it's a destroyer. This could be very bad for us. And this is again in the Mediterranean, supposedly, but not really in the Mediterranean. In the Celtic Sea, or almost, I don't know where the Bay of Biscay begins and where the Celtic Sea ends, but it's right around that area, just west of Brest. So this will be interesting. Unfortunately, a destroyer will probably have to turn tail and run immediately. Really, if we end up sinking, getting sunk, I should say, just desserts for a destroyer just running crazily out of its area of... Is this... Wait. This is a Tiger II class. Okay, you know, we'll just have to encourage torpedo launching. Maybe not quite yet, but let's see what we have here. Let's actually gain on them very quickly. Oh, they've already identified us. Okay. Are you kidding me? That's not right. I assume it's actually a light cruiser. Launch those torpedoes, buddy. Launch those torpedoes. It's a light cruiser. Come on! You can do it, Leopard. We should have the speed advantage. We're just going crazy. Let's stay in their wake. That should, I mean, I don't know if it's modeled in, but that should make us pretty difficult to hit. And then just launch torpedoes at the very last moment. Okay, this is your very last moment, PS. What are you doing? That was it. That was the moment. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Well, if you end up dying now, it's your own fault. You didn't launch a single damn torpedo. Oh, what? Now you're launching torpedoes? Are you kidding me? Oh, whatever. You deserve to die. You're not fit for service in the Austro-Hungarian fleet. Oh, they're running away. We might actually be able to escape. Nope, they're coming back now. Launch your torpedoes, Leopard. Okay. Juke 'em. Okay. Leopard, launch your torpedoes. I don't know what to do at this point. This is a failed engagement for sure. Good. Maybe I should have let that one run. It's my I thought the torpedo range was much greater than that. Yeah, it is. Torpedo range is much bigger than where than the torpedoes are stopping from. Where do we need to... Let's go over to England. We're heading the wrong way, but that's going to put them on the wind side. Not that it's really going to matter. This is all over. They have such a funny way of engaging. Like, what are they doing? Huh. We're up to 13 now. Like, are all your torpedo launchers destroyed? No, I just... Okay. Let's try this good old trick. See if this helps at all. She almost ran away from us. I think we got so close. Oh, wait, we might actually be able to get out of here. Huh. Well, we got very lucky. So silly, though. I don't know what I could have done better to encourage torpedo launching. We got it right next to her, man. Just so close. Oh, well. Well, this episode's gone on 25 minutes. We'll probably call this to an end here. We might actually lose the game here. If this unrest continues to climb, we could be booted from office, despite the extremely successful war that France just refuses to go down on. Now, the other good news about not having peace quite yet is that we could acquire the French colony. Which one was it? Senegal or... it was the Middle Congo, I think. So we could have all four of these just right in a row, which would be kind of fun. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode, and I will catch you back in the next. Until then, take care.